do you find yourself always tired, and how how would it feel to have everlasting energy?
Oh, that
like a
sounds-
superpower is what it sounds like.
Amazing. I would give my pinky to have everlasting energy. Well, lucky for us, our Dr. Kohli is here to help us understand why we are exhausted and how to feel more energetic throughout the day. So Dr. Kohli, a lot of people struggle with low energy. When do you know if it's just something that we're dealing with or it's something more serious?
You know, it's sort of three ways to think about low energy. One is kind of our natural fluctuations. So you really want to think if it's just here or there, that's probably normal because our body does better on some days and worse on others. Second is whether or not it's related to underlying health problems. So if it's persistent, if it's lasting for over 2 weeks, if it's not gotten better with you sleeping more, with you hydrating, with you changing your behaviors, or there's other symptoms like you're short of breath, or you're a little lightheaded or dizzy, or you've had changes in your weight, these are warning signs that it might be something more concerning. But finally, I also want us to think about our mental health when we feel low energy, because both depression, anxiety, stress, all of those things can actually contribute to low energy because our brain has tremendous control over our body and our metabolism.
Well, I'm curious about all the things out there, because everywhere you turn, it's, I just bought something on Amazon the other day, this Kachava, I don't know. But there's all that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What is it?
It's K-A-Chava. I got that too,
I
like
just
a month
finished
ago.
my smoothie.
Oh my gosh.
Still tastes like chalk in my mouth.
I haven't opened my bag.
Well, and what's in it?
Enjoy.
I don't
enjoy.
know.
Yeah. So the point is, there's so much out there, right?
So much alike. Yeah.
You get trapped into all of these like herbal stimulants. You've got ginseng and all these things. Do they work?
So the answer is yes, but it's like putting a Band-Aid on the problem, right? And so you're not addressing the underlying problem. So yes, an herbal stimulant is going to give you more energy. And a lot of people use ginseng, guarana, many of these natural herbal stimulants, and they think because they're naturally derived that they're good for you. But in fact, no, they whip your organs, they whip your heart, they whip your metabolism. So in the short term, you feel more energetic. But often after you stop taking them or after they wear off, you get a crash. So you have this rebound phenomena. So it can temporarily be used to increase energy, but it's not certainly something I would say go get a drink every day from Whole Foods with some natural stimulant in it, because that's actually counterintuitive.
What about energy drinks, lattes, matcha? Any of those work?
So this is also interesting. Same phenomena with caffeine and sugar. What happens when we drink caffeine? We feel perky.
I feel great.
We feel good, right? But then afterwards, in the afternoon, we have a slump. And so withdrawal from caffeine and sugar can do a lot of the same things. So I would say with energy drinks, we end up getting a lot of extra sugar. So I don't recommend them for that reason. And again, the caffeine content of energy drinks can be counterintuitive in terms of giving us short-term energy, but actually compromising our sleep, which can then impair our long-term ability to get energy.
So what are the real solutions? I feel like you're going to say exercise and sleep.
I am going to say
things that are difficult
no,
to
but
come
you
by.
missed one. So,
okay.
So think about our body like you think about your car. If you put premium gasoline in your car, it's going to run better, right? Okay. So you need to put premium gasoline into your body so that it works better. And so it starts with diet. I would say what you put inside in terms of food is the most important thing. Right. And I like to, if you're feeling sluggish, have a little power snack, which is something like a bag of nuts or fruit or yogurt, because these are protein-rich, nutrient-rich foods that can actually boost your energy without giving you that same kind of crash. The second, you got it, sleep and exercise. Both of those are really nice ways to nurture our body, release those chemicals that naturally boost our energy, keeping our stress levels down. Ladies, I can't emphasize
Meditation.
that. Are you doing your self-care?
Yes. Did you do it this weekend?
I did,
Excellent.
and I'm really I'm loving it.
Loving it, right?
I'm loving it
Yeah.
because I used to do it way back when, and I'm glad I'm back on the horse.
Are you feeling more energetic?
I feel just calmer, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Like I get a little buzz while I'm meditating, and then I meditate outside, so I'm starting to hear like the birds chirp, and I'm like, I never noticed the birds
And you have
chirping.
to beat the morning show, right? So that's the other motivation to do this.
Oh,
but
that.
And then sunlight is my last one.
Okay.
So taking little breaks. So if you're slumping, you get up from your desk, you go outside, you spend 5 minutes in the sun, and that will boost those natural chemicals that give you that energy. Come back and you're more productive.
I love being outside.
Me
so that's
too.
Amazing. Good advice.
I know. Thank you so much, Dr. Kohli.